Hey viewers, George here to talk about a game. A game unlike any other. A game that's left many to question, what's the meaning of life? I'm of course talking about Zombie Tycoon 2 on the PlayStation 3. Duh. No. This game does not make you think about life in any respect. Unless you want to delve deep into it, you could, but it's not intending to. Okay, that's beyond the point. This game recently came out. It's a sequel to what do you call those? Minis. One of those PlayStation Minis called Zombie Tycoon, obviously. Which I never played. I was interested in it, and I never got around to it. So the sequel came out, and I saw that PlayStation Plus members got to play it for free. So I'm like, oh, definitely I'll have to try it now. I have no excuse. So I played it, and it's an interesting game. It's I don't know if how different it is from the first one, obviously, but it's an interesting game. It's not going to blow people's minds or anything. Essentially, what it is, it's an RTS, a real-time strategy game, but it's simplified beyond belief. So basically, your units, there's 4 squads. Well, 3 squads, and then you got your leader dude, whose name's oddly enough Tycoon. And you can move each unit or squad individually by taking your cursor and selecting it with each of one of the face buttons, and you do various missions within the story. And you can you go through a story to complete them and whatnot, and that's basically the game. There's no huge amount of strategy to it, so if you're looking for something that's like, Command and Conquer level, you're not gonna find it here. But what you are gonna find is a really good RTS for those of you who've never actually played one or want to get into one, but you don't want it to be like too overwhelming, because like I said, this is a very simplified RTS, which is good. I personally like it, and I also like RTSs that are really complex. So what else should I mention about this game? There's not a whole lot to really mention that I can think of, because I've only played so much into it before I was like, you want to know, I think I can safely give my opinions about it. Yeah, yawning just reminded me of something. The game can get a little bit slow. Like, it doesn't really feel action-packed as you would hope it would, because the whole point of the game is you command some zombies, and you're trying to do... Well, in the first one, from what I could gather, is you were trying to start the zombie apocalypse on this town that didn't really like you. And in this one, you're trying to regain the zombie apocalypse, because another faction has entered into this zombie tycooning apocalyptic industry, I guess that's what we'll call it. And I'm assuming you must be from the first game, because the game's called Zombie Tycoon 2 Brain Vox Revenge or something like that. So he must have been the first one. And you must have killed him, because he's a zombie in this one. Spoiler warning. But, so yeah, you're just trying to regain control of everything. You can, and there's also multiplayer. I didn't try the multiplayer, mostly because I was having trouble finding people to play with. But, it looks pretty much like any standard RTS thing, where, like, you have your factions of zombies, and you're trying to overthrow the other faction by, like, capturing, like, these houses, so that way you own more territory and stuff like that. That's from what I can sort of gather from it. So the game's good. I would definitely give it a try. If you're a PlayStation Plus member, you have, like, no excuse not trying it at the moment, because it's free for now. And if you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. If you've never played an RTS, Zombie Tycoon 2 at the most, from my knowledge, is probably a good start, because it's such a simplistic, bare bones experience of one, but it's actually really good to that extent. There's no talking. I should also mention that the story is driven by like actions and whatnot. So think like Lego and how they have their stories driven before they added dialogue. How they're like communicating through like mimes and shit, and also camera angles. So it's a good game. It's an enjoyable little thing that happens, and it's good for people who've never tried RTSs. So RTS noobs will like it. Until next time, keep on gaming, and be wary of the zombie apocalypse that will be happening in your town near you.